Mr. James Boxbar. Yes, morning. Morning, sir. And Mr. Dante Bautista. Morning, sir. Thank you. So we have here the memo from Project Director Teresita Bauson, authorizing PM Shirley Medina to attend on her behalf in this procurement. Okay, so who will do the presentation? Okay, Director Marivic.
So welcome to the Procurement or Living Conference for Contract 824 CS-106 Consulting Services for the engineering support during construction of the Bataan-Cavite Interlink Bridge BCIB project under APD law number 4432 plus BHI and IIB law number L07248. This is the procurement method is through direct contracting or single source selection to PYD International in association with Grenadier SA and BCCB Engineering Corporation. Please be informed that the request for proposal has been concurred by the lending institution on July 15, 2024, and the letter of invitation was issued on August 14, 2024. The method of selection is direct contracting or single source selection with a minimum technical score to pass is 750 points. The deadline for submission of the technical and financial proposal is scheduled on September 26, 2024 at 9:00 a.m. Philippine time. And the date of opening of technical and financial proposals will be on September 26, 2024 at 9:05 a.m. Philippine time. Please take note that we are planning to issue a supplemental bulletin to amend the time of the submission of the technical and opening of bids. Because originally it is scheduled at 10:05, but we are planning to have it earlier at 9:05, sir. So proposal must remain valid for 180 days after the proposal submission deadline on March 25, 2025. The verb, yes, sir.
Opening.
Yung opening lang. Pero yung deadline for submission is 9:00. So the firm should submit a technical proposal, one original, 7 copies, and 1 digital copy in PDF. It will be also included in the supplemental bulletin because the original is 6 copies, but we will be needing an additional 1 copy. So for the financial proposal, you are required to submit 1 original. Then after this pre-proposal conference, you can still send request for clarification until September 5, 2024.
Today.
Up to today. Until today. Up to today.
Posted in last week po.
Okay. So not later than September 12, 2024, a bid or supplemental bulletin will be issued containing the replies to requests for clarification and amendments to the request for proposal if there are only. Today, because originally it is scheduled last week pa po.
Yung previous po, pinakasunod tapos 21 calendar days prior to sa
Pero hindi sir na-postpone pa kasi because of the ano.
Pinakasunod po nila.
Okay, kasi. So until today, only.
Okay. You may send your clarification until 4 o'clock today to the email addresses shown to be addressed to Box Chairman at ayapana.eric@dpwh.gov.ph, copy for Miss at Box Secretariat, or Gregorio.ma_Victoria@dpwh.gov.ph, of Jaan.mary_grace@dpwh.gov.ph, and Dimalibot.francis_James@dpwh.gov.ph. Also, at the implementing office, UPMO RMC2, Bauson.teresita@dpwh.gov.ph. That's also.
Okay, thank you, Director. Do we have any question from our participating consultant?
Um, may, we can definitely send any inquiries by the end of today, but could we ask to get just an extension for 1 day to tomorrow? Just so that we can, we did not know that this morning, I understood that it was September 5 today. We have some questions that we can discuss today with you. Extension to tomorrow, with it. Just give us a little bit of time.
Okay, any comment? There is a request to extend by 1 day until 4 p.m. Tomorrow to submit their question or queries.
So, i-develop po natin sa supplemental bulletin.
How do we do that?
Ano po?
Nakalagay kasi mga 20 is in the course of application graduate ng 20.
Minimum kayo, 21.
So, hindi wala.
Okay, for ADB guidelines po, sir, there's no number of days for the clarification from the submission of these, but in the RMP, it is counted 21 days. But if they are requesting for 1 day, we can make it 20 from the submission of these.
So hindi pa tayo lalampas ng 21.
Hindi naman, sir.
With the condition na yung September 12 stays.
Yes.
So-
Everything to you.
So our implementing, are we okay with that? Okay. So upon the request of the consultant and upon discussion with the Legislative Boards Committee, we are consenting to the 1 day extension. But the September 2024 issue one summary
Paano mag-participate?
until 4 p.m. tomorrow. Yeah.
Similar amount.
Thank you.
Sila lang.
Any other?
We have two topics we wanted to discuss with you. Have to do with the insurance. And we can put an thumb drive to show you what it's saying, if that helps the discussion, or I can verbally discuss it, whichever way.
Writing na lang.
I think better still, they put it in writing, Mr. Chair, so that we have time to start it. And we issue the.
I can describe it verbally now, just so that you understand what the question is about. If that's okay, but if you prefer not to, that's your.
Okay, I think it is okay with that if you discuss this. Okay, then let's put it also in writing.
Of course. So this now, the discussion is, I would say, just informative. The bidder inquiry will be official. So on the ESDC, on mega projects like the Bataan-Cavite project, is effectively an extension of the design. And in it, the engineer of record, the CYN, will be approving submittals and shop drawings that the contractor is required to submit. And therefore, we approve for construction. So the insurance is usually the same insurance that you have during the detailed engineering design. So in fact, the insurance that we procured during the detailed engineering design is for 60 million. And actually, it's covering all the design phase and all the construction phase. At the time, it was anticipated that during construction, the construction will finish in 2028. So the insurance we bought was to cover the design phase and construction all the way to 2028. So the insurance now and the limit on liability now is redundant. It is not necessary. And it only is, if you will, going to be coming almost like a second tier insurance. It will not come from, and it's almost over insurance. That's the bottom line. If you have a home, you have one insurance and then the other one's going to come after. So our recommendation is to try to extend the insurance that we had on the project during detailed engineering design by 2 years to go to 2030, which is the current construction schedule. And that would be a one path forward. Now, alternative.
Engineering support.
If
Yung sila po kasi
another insurance, the other insurance, since it's secondary, it doesn't have to be this high. It doesn't have to be 50 million. So our recommendation, based on our experience on this project, it could be something more in the order of about 15 million. So our request is not for anything other than the fact that we're over-insured at this point, and we're treating ESDC as if it's a separate contract, when in reality, it's the benefit of having the same consultant and the same name consultant and the design engineering. All the errors and emissions, if you think about it, that happen, and the cost claims and the coverage for the liability and insurance happen because of things that happen during design, not during ESDC. So that's really our ask. I don't know if you have any comments, initial comments on it, but that's our request. We're gonna send that.
$50 million. $50 million. Okay.
pesos.
Dollars.
What kind of insurance did you post for that DED?
It was,
What is the purpose of that insurance?
it is a professional liability insurance.
Professional liability insurance.
Correct. So,
Nagkataon lang kasi Senator has.
119.
There will be kung hindi contract is different from this one.
Yes, sir, it's totally different.
Nagkataon lang kasi iisa lang ang share. Pero magkaiba yung contract ng city.
Daw sila, hindi naman daw kailangan mag-exclude.
Hindi po, sa kataon lang na paano iba ang kasi magkaiba contract ito sa for every contract, dapat meron certain yes.
Request nila. Sa insurance yun.
Ito no.
For every contract, dapat may separate insurance. Kaya yung mga insurances na yan, kahit sa ating ito yung cost niya. Ano yan paano yan for the meantime, some temporal renewal it will renewal yan.
You know, sir, you know, the professional liability insurance. In so far as your DPD is concerned, the duration of that, what you call this professional liability insurance, it all intents and purposes up to the end of that DPD.
no, it is clearly stated that it extends all the way to 2028, because if you think about it, there's multiple purposes of the professional liability.
But your contract is already in the,
I know,
it does say, what you call this specific duration. Why the insurance company allow you to what you call this supposed to be professional liability insurance more than the duration of your contract?
that is correct.
So you must be what you call the risk, be paying it.
No, let me explain. So the claim that the professional liability protects DPWH as well as DYN is gonna come from the contractor. When they're building the bridge, if they find reason to claim that something was wrong on the design plans, that's when they come with a claim. So basically, the value, the importance of the insurance is to cover claims from contractors. There is very little chance of having a problem between DPWH and the designer during detailed engineering design, because basically we're working to deliver the project. And yes, the professional liability does cover it, like we said, during the detailed design, but the risk, the biggest risk happens when the contractor is building the bridge. So if I am to just give you a perspective, 95% of the risk is during construction, 5% of the risk is during detail engineering design, which is during the delivery of it. So now you're right, detail engineering design is done. Contractors are gonna use those documents to build the job and build it. So what's important, what's most important is to protect DPWH and the engineer with this professional liability that covers against claims from contractors during construction. And that's why I'm saying what's most important is to extend the existing insurance to 2030. And then that would be, for all practical purposes, the primary insurance. The secondary insurance becomes what we are buying for the ESDC, which starts as soon as we get this ESDC base all the way to the end of construction as well.
Yeah. Thank you very much for that. It would be better. Anyway, you just mentioned this.
And it is better for both DPWH and EYL in this regard.
That's why the insurance company was that professional that I heard from the validity of the insurance. Where your is contract as the duration so yes, put it like we will be or to join requesting just to extend your insurance company.
Ang gagawin mo,
Exactly. That's what talks with the SST.
ano ba na ibabalik?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Para maging part ng regulation of the contracts.
Okay, so you just put that, sir, into writing, email to
We
us.
will do that.
Okay, thank you. So any more?
There's another item which is important. So the other item is the purpose of the engineering services during construction of both ESDC as well as CSC is to inspect the permanent bridge, the final bridge. And the contractor obviously is going to build the bridge. But when they build the bridge, they also will themselves design temporary works. Something like the crane that lifts the pieces or the false tower, false work that supports temporarily certain parts of the permanent bridge. Now, the temporary work is the full responsibility of the contractor. The contractor gets their own designer to design the temporary work, be it the crane or the force work or anything else, and they build it. All we do is we review it for impacts on the permanent bridge. We make sure that they're doing nothing that is going to damage the permanent bridge, but we do not review the temporary works because it's almost like getting ourselves involved in their business. So it is not customary for ESDC or even CSC to review any submittals as they relate to the shop drawings of the temporary works. So in the document, I think it's just something that was indicated. It says ESDC shall review shop drawings of the permanent bridge and temporary works. And I think that should not be, and actually, I believe it exposes again, DPWH as well as TYN, because if something happens, let's assume the crane is lifting and the crane breaks. They'll say you reviewed it and you approved it, so therefore it's our responsibility that we did not design it. Yes. So what's important is that we just, they give us, for example, the crane is carrying 5,000 tons. We say, yes, the weight of the piece they're lifting is less than that. We check on the points where they're lifting the permanent bridge, but that's it. We don't review the temporary workshop drawings, and they shouldn't give us that. So that's really an important item.
Part ng POR was your rate.
Binanggit nila, it is part of the team or kaya nga parang request na sila sa
As long as it's the part of the TOR, that's part of your activity, that's part of your responsibility. Kasi that's part of the document, boss eh. Yung sa kanila, hindi yung kanilang practice, at their own country. Ganun yun. But in here, we crafted the term of reference by which whatever is indicated in the term of reference, that's the basis of their responsibility and to work. Ganun yung boss. Hindi ko pwedeng, I don't know if you can manage to question the TOR. What the TOR states, that's the procedure that are going to render your services. Because that's term of reference. Hindi mo and as well, even temporary works, yung part of their activities and responsibilities is to check also. So that's not only to protect the bridge, the permanent bridge, but also to protect the viability of the design that the contractor will prepare. That's a procedure.
What you just said is exactly correct. Yes, but we don't review the shop drawings, because if we review the shop drawings, if there are problems with the shop drawings, we become responsible for it, and we did not design the.
But in the time of reference, per this contract, it's stated there, that's ongoing to review.
Understood. So what I am asking is for your consideration to, we will put the bidder inquiry, but I am saying, please consider the value that by reviewing shop drawings, we're not the engineer that designed the temporary work. So really, we have no business reviewing the shop drawings. Usually shop drawings are reviewed by the engineer that designed the elements. So we review the shop drawing of the permanent bridge because we designed it.
I don't know exactly what is the response on this. Because traditionally,
Understood.
when DPWH is implementing projects, facing even these foreign assisted projects, traditionally, we don't have consultants like this.
Thank you.
Everything lands to the CS consultant. After we're quite surprised in here, why is it there already CS? Still there's engineering support, and now you're pinpointing each other who will do this. No, I mean, this is, diba? Kasi previously, traditionally, when we're implementing foreign assisted projects, we're only limited in construction supervision consultant. The way this construction supervision consultant check the shop drawing. Who will check? If not you, is it the construction supervision
No,
consultant?
I'm actually saying, sir, that the person that should review the shop drawing is the contractor for the temporary work, not the CSC, not the. That's not, anyway, I'll send it with the clarification so that they understand.
That's included in the that's included in the specific task letter E. In shop drawing review, it's included though. Kindly browse on this so that you can see what we're talking about. Opo, sila yung boss. Kasi sa sa akin nung araw, when we're implementing, traditionally, all of these foreign assisted projects, even you as the other consultants, we only have one consultant, the construction supervision consultant, and this construction supervision consultant, they're the one checking and recommending for approval of any shop drawing that will occur and prepared by the contractor at bill, duly concurred by our engineer from the agency. But now, since there is engineering support, I think that's part of your letter E.
No problem. I understand. Again, my point is not about shop drawings of the permanent bridge. My point is.
That's even the temporary, that's part of your TOR also. That's part of your TOR also. That's part of your TOR. Thank you. Although we can also
Yes.
mentioning some clauses in the documents.
Yeah, with regards to this discussion, you just include that again, in your query with the email that we provided. Yeah, so that we can further discuss it.
Anyway, extended one day naman.
Yeah. So, any more?
No, that's it. Those are the 2 points that we wanted to,
Yeah.
we will definitely
Yes.
send other inquiries by tomorrow, afternoon by 4 o'clock.
Okay, so I think, that is all. We have only one. What do we?
We'll just wait for the ano na lang.
Yeah, until tomorrow. Yeah.
If there are no more questions, Mr. Chair, this concludes the very complex from this.
Okay, firstly, I would like to thank TY Lim for coming in this private conference. And,
We appreciate the invitation and look forward to working with you.
You have deadline by tomorrow.
Yeah.
thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Yeah.
Thank you.